Hey, hey, it's Ray Langley, at your service, virtual entertainer and wolf girl extraordinaire. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. How are you all doing today? Welcome in, Candace and Army. Good to see you guys. And today we are doing the investigation part 2 of Farewell My Turnabout. Where last we left off, we finished doing the the first trial portion, and Edgeworth left us on an interesting cliffhanger, asking Adrian Andrews where she got a specific card that she was fiddling with. Let's make the roundabout. Alright. So, without further ado, let's get started on the investigation portion. Part of me would really love to finish up with the last trial portion as well, if I can get to it after this, but probably won't. So, let's just do this. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore.
Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict, and so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't, because Mr. OnGuard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Mystic Maya's in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right. So...
Hey, you guys. Glad I caught you, pal.
Mr. Scruffy Detective?
Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now.
It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal.
But we're kind of busy right now. So what are you gonna do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet?
Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
Yes, that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
Say what?
You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. OnGuard's innocence all day, right?
Did my mic get disconnected a bit? I hear a grainy sound. Let me check. Should be okay, but let me double check. Okay, is that any better? It's weird, because this is a new XLR cable, but... it's gone now, so it must be the mic. Okay, well, I turned the gain down a little bit, so... Anyway. Well, yeah...
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Instant noodles, pal.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods?
That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally.
The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony, I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
You mean about that thing, pal?
Why would she want to... No. I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Ongard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day.
Then you're saying the testimony was a lie?
Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Well, that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor is better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning?
This Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal.
But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but...
Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
Which one?
What, are you gonna visit her, pal?
No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today, so maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Now I'm definitely not going.
Let's see, name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hoti Clinic.
That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Look, it's my attorney's badge.
Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again.
I'm really touched. Could you please take a look at this?
I can't think of anything to say about this, pal. Why don't I make us some instant noodles instead?
That's okay, really.
Have you heard anything from the kidnapper?
No, not yet.
I'm sure once he hears what happened at the trial today, he'll call, pal, but remember, you can't provoke him when you get to talk to him.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna say anything else anymore. Oh.
So this nickel samurai was really Miss Andrews, huh?
Yeah, this is either when she went to Mr. Ongard's room to get the knife, or when she was done with the foul deed, but I guess we'll never know. Why did they take her there?
It'll be okay. You'll see her again, little missy.
Yeah,
It's really important that you don't give up.
okay.
I guess a big voice really does give you a sense of presence.
I won't give up. Ever.
Cheer up. You can't give in, missy.
Yeah.
Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. I don't have my pistol or my police badge anymore.
Cheer up. You can't give in.
Yeah.
What are those two doing?
People are jealous of my roguishly cool detective look, pal. It's because of this look that I passed the detective's test, you know.
Oh.
But you know, people can't coast through life on their looks alone, pal.
Yeah, you can't count on your looks alone.
Wow, I learned something new today.
Is she alright? After being shot, I mean.
Her wound isn't that bad. Well, the gunshot wound anyway. But the wound to her pride, now that's a different story, pal.
The wound to her pride?
Well, until now, she's always upheld the Von Karma creed, but since she came here, well, you've given her pride quite a beating, pal.
Oh.
I mean, she may act all grown up, but she's really still just an 18-year-old. Quite frankly, I worry about her, pal.
No, that's sweet of him.
That's the first time I've seen that side of Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Forcing people to say what he wants them to during testimony. I want to know what in the world happened to him all this time he's been gone.
Now that I think about it, she got shot in the shoulder just like her dad. Depending on which shoulder, it might even be the same one.
My impression of her has totally changed, pal.
So where is she right now?
I'm sure she's being questioned down at the precinct. At the very least about me messing with the body and obstructing the investigation. And she'll probably be staying over at the detention center.
The detention center, huh?
She was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor.
Because of the suicide of the mentor she depended on, Adrian Andrews tried to follow her in an attempted suicide. Now the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? Phoenix, if you have to ask, you might be stupid. March 22nd, Hoti Clinic, reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes. I'm Director Hoti. Ho ho.
Why are you still here?
Yes. What is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hoti. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm Director Hoti. Ho ho. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director. Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful. Absolutely terrified, yes. But I understand, yes. Her opponent was a gun after all, And when I snuck up on her real secret-like, she would scream really loud, yes.
I see.
Oh, but she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip, Boy, did I cry like a baby, yes. But I think I could get used to it,
Go back to your room.
You're so mean, so mean, my frisky Friska. But that's good too. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Knew I shouldn't have come here.
I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder.
Yep. Same shoulder as dear old dad.
But it's no big deal.
This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had full intentions of running the trials this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over here, over there. He was so unyielding. One has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you in that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. They let her keep the whip in the hospital. You try taking it from her hands. As long as she's got one working hand, she's gonna use it. Miss Von Karma. You made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. OnGuard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective: to find OnGuard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then OnGuard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. Darn, I wish Francisca didn't disappear. I wanted to try presenting stuff to her. Should have done it before her dialogue tree finished, I guess. Ah. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... Oh, but she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness! That card! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This... I can't believe you hid this from me all this time! That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelley DeKiller. And just as his name states, he is a killer An assassin. The best at that. An assassin? So who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. Jeff's British cousin, Shelly. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? It'd be funny if a company suddenly took that logo. I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya... She's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't have even a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Corilla was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Ongard, your own client. Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me... Damn it, I didn't get to show him anything either. Ugh!
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Ongard hired an assassin?
No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please. All I ask is you make it home safe and sound.
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. I've unlocked the door with this card. I should probably go and take a look around. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. What's this? Feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here, and they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. There goes my plan to use this to somehow get out of here. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what is an antenna doing here? Wow! I've never seen a TV this big before. Now where's the power button? Oh, phooey, it's busted. I would so die a happy samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste?" I bet this could be a clue. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear? Oh, how cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. It's so dark in here that I can barely see. But these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this? Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean...
Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct?
Dead?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting I am an assassin.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick! Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. OnGuard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
First, let me examine this place in my office, because I forgot to do that. I wonder where that doorway down there leads to. Oh, that's the x-ray room. Yes. How did you know what I was thinking? Yes, well, it's because that's the x-ray room. Yes. There's something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me.
One might even call him Codename Assassin. Wait, that's trademarked. Hitman. Wait. This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are sofas lined up, but I don't see all that many patients.
Yes, well, visiting hours are over, that's why. It's time for nightly consultations to begin. Mine, that is.
Isn't there anyone keeping an eye on this guy? He can read thoughts as well. I'm starting to think either way more people are psychic in this series than they let on, or that Phoenix is just actually mumbling to himself loud enough for people to hear. This patient's undergoing rehabilitation.
Wasn't that patient standing in the same spot the last time you came to visit? Doesn't look like they've moved any closer to the reception desk, huh? Is this clinic really doing anything? Is that patient really getting better?
Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here.
Ah, sorry. Yes, most sorry. Yes,
This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On this wall is this month's word to the wise. Put your best foot forward. Putting this up at a general clinic like this doesn't... It doesn't really mean much, does it?
Hey, it's wilting a little. I'll give it some delicious water, pal.
It's okay. I already did that.
A watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can?
Did he just call the watering can Mister?
This is the, Nickel Samurai, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Nick, please take care of Mystic Maya and be her Nickel Samurai, alright?
There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel. A high-class luxury hotel. Actually, the crime happened at the recently completed hotel in the center of town, the Gatewater Imperial Hotel. Just how far are they gonna expand their empire? The artist can only do so much CGs for one game. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me.
Oh, do you need to look something up in one of these law books, Mr. Nick? Which book is it? Which book do you need? I can't read those hard books in them. I can't reach them either.
But I can read and I'm tall, pal.
Please stop competing with an 8-year-old. It's disturbing. My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean.
Oh, I cleaned it up even more for you last night.
But I can get even more cleaner, pal.
Ah, that's for the toilet!
What a mess. Literally. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aw.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt Ongard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Gonna head to sleep now, have a long weekend though, yay. Ignores the fact that she has to study, her Wi-Fi's buggy, her favorite comic website shut down, and university was a bore this week. Oh, well, I hope if nothing else you have a good rest, and that everything else, gets better for you. I heard about the comic website. I'm sorry. Sleep well, Army.
Oh, Mr. Wright.
So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu.
I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. Think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. A client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or other.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial.
Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victims list around.
You've got to be kidding. There's over 100 people on here.
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. OnGuard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. Sounds like they're working on a different case. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot her?
I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad.
Oh, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name?
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's this precinct's mascot, you know.
Oh, wow.
I'll get him assigned mascot of every police station if it's the last thing I do.
I hope you succeed in your mission, sir.
These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. Guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Very well. Now why do you want to work for our company? Well, that'd have to be because I feel like I would like to help this company grow. Must be doing image training for corporate interviews?
Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to for Mr. Maya's sake.
You shall not pass.
Miss Oldbag.
Don't devalue my name and turn into a ghast, you spiky-headed pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really wanted was something much more valuable. I wanted his heart. I wanted it all from me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of old bag.
Miss Oldbag,
Keep your hands off of me. This helmet is airtight. No airs get in and no air gets out.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this.
Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper.
Looks like the only way I'm gonna get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien. Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What, you want me to look at this worthless piece of...
Edgy Poo.
Is that her perfume? Pheromone d'amour I smell?
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
That man's good at flattery.
Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Oh. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
What? What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team's gonna be in there all day, you hear? I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer. So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. It's the stage that we're gonna use for the post-ceremony stage show. After the show, there was supposed to be a press conference, but
that press conference...
it was really the victim, Juan Corrida, trying to disclose something about Mr. Ongard.
But they're both heroes. Why would they do something so unheroic?
They may look like heroes on the outside, but on the inside, they're only human. Damn, Phoenix, don't ruin her, perception of heroes. So funny to imagine Phoenix leading down to be at Pearl's height, and that's how he gets slapped, or Pearly jumping and slapping him. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and press conference, but it's too bad neither event's going to be held now. These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous, but right now the only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. This sure is one luxurious hotel, almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year?
I want to eat a meal with Mystic Maya again.
Yeah, me too.
Whenever I watch Mystic Maya eat like she does, it makes me happy about eating, and then I can eat a lot.
Well then, how about after we wrap up this case, we all go out for a huge 20-course feast?
Okay, let's work really hard then. That's such a beautiful sight.
The chandelier?
Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking.
The awards ceremony was held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone's alright.
I heard that very big circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we had all gone together.
Hey, Sitter Boy.
Lotta, you're still here?
Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats or starves on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Given. A photographer's gotta have cameras out the air like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studios staff, That'd be nice if Laura's got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Right, from all your grateful clients. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt Onguard's room.
The old lady told us about this, didn't she? That we can't go in this room tonight.
I wonder if an investigation briefing is going on right now inside, without Detective Gumshoe. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous, although other than sunflowers and tulips, I have no idea what any of them are.
Mr. Nick, what's this flower called?
It's a sunflower, I think.
This flower over here is pretty too.
That's a tulip, I guess.
Calling everything a sunflower or a tulip? Don't reckon even little kids will fall for that.
Phoenix wants flower crowns like a dead person.
Aw, how lovely. The teddy bear looks happy to be surrounded by so many beautiful flowers.
Pearl really seems to like teddy bears a lot. I wonder if Lotta also...
I didn't touch him. Wasn't me, I tell you. I'll give you my word.
Why do I get the impression Lotta helped herself to one of them? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room.
So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't ever think it was murder.
I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote.
Yeah, can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager lady onto Corrida?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sorta wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull-dooders. Hey, what's with ya? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? Ah, my baby. My $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't ya? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you too there, Linlin. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it back to me.
Will you just leave already?
Mr. Nick.
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts. Ah!
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Excuse me? Watch who you're calling a demon, brat! Ah!
Zoinks! It's the alien! Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder, just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with an imbecilic look on her face. That imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business, so it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida.
He was the most popular star, you know? Especially where it counts, in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. OnGuard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was gonna become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents. They're all bears. Right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corrida's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight they became friends. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock!
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears. Lamau, let the bear win. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant.
These glass shards.
They're probably from the glass vase Miss Andrews knocked over.
So the Nico Samurai's costume was in here?
Yeah.
I can't believe Mr. Corrida went so far just to say bad things about Mr. OnGuard.
Well, it was a press conference, so he had to go in costume.
But weren't Mr. OnGuard and Mr. Corrida friends?
They weren't friends. They couldn't be friends because they were rivals.
So, a rival is someone who's a strong enemy.
Prose is really fired up over this, and I don't have an answer for her. a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it.
Tomato juice. I don't really like it that much.
There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from.
So that's a bed.
Yup, it's big, but it's a bed.
Ah, Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
How easily children are entertained. Looks like Mr. Corda had dinner that night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show that night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this.
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Rawr. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? It's so messy here.
Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking about Pearls, not Maya. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corda?
There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator.
The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam too.
Maybe red was his favorite color. Oops, wrong place. Let's go feed the cat. On guard mansion. Sure it's dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
Whoa, what the fuck? Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo, the kitty cat. Shoo!
So I guess this is Shoo.
What a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Tee-hee.
The cat seems to like pearls.
Pardon me. May I help you with something, Mr.
Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. OnGuard's lawyer.
The Masters. Oh, then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe.
Nice to meet you.
A giant bicycle is flying through the air.
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time, Any case, I don't really belong here, do I? Ugh, what is with me and feeling inferior today?
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Pearl, that was blue text. Please don't read my mind.
Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. Onguard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean shoe?
The door? It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind taking a look at this. I'm afraid I cannot offer up anything special about it. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of evidence for a trial. Polite yet snotty with a touch of rude. Stereotypical butler, alright. Would you happen to know who this person is? No, I would not. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master's acquaintances. And what in the world can I talk to you about?
Mr. Nick, being angry is bad.
You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Onguard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Onguard, right? Honestly, sir. Oh, that just continues from there, okay. Not typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say, maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought Mr. Onguard the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got here. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. But there's also a lot to be proud of in being butler, in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Narrows eyes. So why did... If there's a butler to take care of the cat, why did the guy ask for Phoenix to go and feed it? You guys are on the same wavelength there, huh? Alright, looks like we've already checked out everything we can about this place. What if we go... Oh, shit.
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
Ugh, that startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver! Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya. How is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please! All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright.
Alright. Then... Will it all?
What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems... bad. Connect.
Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Do I have anyone here? No. Oh shit. Who do we know here that works with...
Hey. Welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice. Thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Canned food is goated.
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
Oh yeah. This thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal.
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself.
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe...
Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? So what is this electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Huh? Computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So, the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like... like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corda's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe!
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Gumshoe, you're gonna get your nuts smacked.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Then suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item!
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
It looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh? By who?
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal, it'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
So we're gonna find it, right?
Right, now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, lock in on it. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
There doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves there, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful eye on the bug sweeper. Let's try again.
The sweeper isn't exactly the best. Well, make do with what you have, right? Lamp, check. Listening device. Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. I don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on, and now it's showing an old samurai movie.
Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies as well as domestic ones.
You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy her dream. Well, the listening device isn't in the air conditioner.
Ah, yuck! This air filter is covered in dust and dirt!
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's wash it.
I wonder if being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, what a lovely bear. Ah!
This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
how many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say, but let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No, and I really thought it had to be in the phone, too. Okay, there's the bit about the lamp. A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is!
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Karine Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one.
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kid's Question Corner.
Professor, why is the Earth round?
Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls?
Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten all about looking for the listening device.
What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but...
Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess, but instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of?
I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry. Huh?
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is...
Let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Humph!
That's...
It's a miniature camera. And it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
what a emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So this tiny thing is a camera?
Yup. It's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
So what's a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yup, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear's at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corda this present?
I, don't know, pal. But, this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh,
Is there really no way to find out?
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal. Let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
That's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
he's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I am optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas.
It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. Huh? I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do.
Snatched up by Edgeworth.
See you soon, right?
Wait!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer.
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Imagine Edgeworth taking the 2-meter tall bear with him. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ongard. And this card. Shelly the killer. Maya. The only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. Whew, and that's the end of part 1 of the investigation.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin. Mr. Shelley the killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that, but if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who's his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, Then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
Matt Ongard himself?
If Mr. Ongard really did hire the assassin,
Then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he'd be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr. Ongard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him.
Mr. Ongard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure that Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Ongard's secret? What is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ongard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ongard. There's no way around it now.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already, but we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ongard, and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is that nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason, and I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret, so you'd better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera and hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews. But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything.
So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair of those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had.
It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Corda? Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. 3 days after their announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impact want to kill herself? She was gonna get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What?
But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right?
Oh, they held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself. How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Seems that's all the information we're gonna get out of her for now. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down.
Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. Wonder if something happened.
You're Mr. Onguard's lawyer, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, we finally just found the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for the OnGuard case?
We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go.
What?
However he called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means both Mr. OnGuard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Let's talk to Matt first. Since that's who we're here for.
Dude, it's Mr. Wright! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrido was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt OnGuard.
What's wrong?
Mr. OnGuard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai?
Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? this was coming. 5 Cyclops?
Mr. Nick? Don't tell me.
Cyclops. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Did you know about Mr. Corda and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude, but I don't know any of the details if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corda. Her mentor was Mr. Corda's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impax's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Mr. Nick? What's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. On Guard, are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way? Please take a look at this. I know it may not seem important to you. Well, if it's not important, then I'd rather be in bed. If I don't get my 12 hours of beauty sleep, my skin's gonna wrinkle up like a prune, dude.
You know, he's right, Mr. Nick. Your skin's kind of drying up here and there.
I swear. After this case is over, I'm gonna get lots and lots of sleep. I don't get it. Why would you want to frame me? I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude. Mr. Ongard sounds pretty sincere and he seems trustworthy, so I have to find out what Miss Andrews' real intentions are. Mr. Ongard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. The hell? Let's see. Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Mr. Powers?
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial.
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home, when all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I really don't know yet, but it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick? Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world. But it's alright.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself.
What? How horrible. That's unforgivable.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him?
His manager, you know. Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Oh, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in this world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Inpax?
We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corda?
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends, and she said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man.
A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corda by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ongard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Alright, back at it, I guess. Now we talk to Adrian?
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corda had on Mr. Ongard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ongard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ongard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
About Miss Celeste Inpax.
I had finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it, but why?
I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Ongard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer. That's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Oh, a cyclock, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. Well, I don't have anything for that yet, so...
Mr. Nick, your phone.
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth,
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end,
Hello? He got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about? Mr. Nick, pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news.
Somehow I doubt that.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
This quickly?
And this bear's what gave them away, pal.
The bear.
Figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured?
Shh, Pearls. And? Go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in that room?
Matt Ongard.
Huh?
Matt Ongard, your client, that's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear.
A receipt? That's all you have?
No, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Ongard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Ongard's autograph out of it, pal, so I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Ongard himself.
My sight is failing me. This can't be. So, what about the spy camera we found?
That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can kinda get this thing from anywhere. But, for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence.
Spy camera, transmitter, stuffed bear, refiled into court record.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corda's room was Matt Ongard.
Why? Why would Mr. Ongard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corda on one of their rendezvous.
I bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you gonna see him? Mr. Ongard, I mean.
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Ongard. What in the world have you done?
That Ongard. What was he thinking?
You mean setting the spy camera up in the victim's room?
Yeah, and it was recording at the time of the murder too, pal. Did you find that just a tad suspicious? It doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. I mean, don't mind me. I didn't mean it that way, pal.
Then what way did you mean it? Do we have enough, though?
You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth. Oh shit. Relax.
Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk.
Alright. Seems like since we got all that evidence back, let's do this. Let's interrogate our client. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. If it really was him, why would he try to record the scene of the crime, as the crime was happening? What if Mr. Corda had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan. Okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it as I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corda, especially on that night. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corda's room the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow. But, dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
I guess Juan had a few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corda was... Mr. Ongard. Don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did the bear tell you?
He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. OnGuard.
If I didn't know how you worked in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble.
Come on. This is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. OnGuard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
But a $3,800 toothbrush?
That's ivory. It's got elephant hair for bristles.
Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing?
Yes?
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Korida's room and filmed it in secret is...
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the Killer?
That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt OnGuard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because... Oh shit. I can't fuck around on this. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was gonna happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt OnGuard.
And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway.
Mr. OnGuard, you really did hire
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on guard. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you are Shelley the Killer's client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What do you mean?
And that woman. Adrian was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? Where did he get the brandy?
That's... You're lying. What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me? How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl?
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Carter?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Carter had been able to give it, then Mr. Onguard's secret would have...
Oh, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Carter ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how could I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Matt On Guard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Corida! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. No, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya!
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word. So I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel! So, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. Oh, that's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do?
And now you finally found it.
And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Sorry, I thought, never mind. Edgeworth, I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, right. What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy...
No! We can't do that!
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What? What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was, and that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who's clearly a killer, Matt on guard, that man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I've believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart, but if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do! Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
That's...
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you, but I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record, that's all. And, isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed. You are so petty! I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record are meaningless.
What?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something that you will find out on your own. I have faith that you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Onguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right?
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am.
Yeah?
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare? Oh, come on, Phoenix. That's a terrible question to ask out of context.
My name carries a certain amount of dignity and honor, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients from my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however.
You did, but...
My name is... The Killer. Shelley the Killer.
You're Shelley the Killer?
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. if you fail to keep up your end of the bargain,
Maya!
it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice, long nap.
Ah! No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission. Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
It can't be! That cat, can it?
What is it?
I know where Shelley the Killer's holding Maya hostage! Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately! Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah!
Maya!
Please answer us! Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape, assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. It seems that On Guard was quite famous even as a motorcycle racer. Generally, when a star like him tries to do something like that, they fail, but... It seems On Guard is no ordinary man. That On Guard, this is probably where he conducted business with the killer. Yeah, Shelley the Killer values his client relations more than anything else, so I'm sure he must meet with his clients in person to talk about any transactions. This is the first time I've seen such a large fireplace. I don't particularly care for large fireplaces. They remind me of my youth. That's right, he grew up in a really affluent household. I guess you're still not over that case, huh? Don't take this personally, but I really do not wish to remember anything from that time in my life. It looks like there's another room in the back. Leave that to us. I'm sure the investigation team is already doing its job in there. It's On Guard's personal collection. I'd say it's a hobby of his to collect prop masks of shows related to his own. You seem to know all sorts of details about Matt On Guard. Almost too many details. He's the defendant in this case, of course I would know about him. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And what comes before the aftercare?
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for the cat to use.
Oh, you mean shoe? Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
Oh, I'm sure that's for shoe.
Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. There's no one here! From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, I'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. It's OnGuard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
Mr. Nick, where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this.
yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered.
There's a little door for Shu in this big door.
I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence is always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here.
I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick.
I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. It looks like OnGuard taped all of his own shows. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking for you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya.
It's a pretty heavy door, isn't it? I can't open it by itself. Please don't shut me in here by accident, okay, Mr. Nick?
If I were locked in a place like this, I'd be plenty scared too, trust me. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impax? You mean...
Yes, Mr. Corrida's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. OnGuard's mansion?
And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
What's so special about the frame?
On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get OnGuard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. No! Mystic Maya!
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews is psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock.
Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock.
Psych lock?
I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret.
Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ongard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. Phoenix, you're not supposed to tell them about the psych lock.
I know, right? No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ongard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge, and that is Miss Impax's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ongard's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Corda didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes. Because of Matt.
But because of Mr. Ongard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going.
Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together.
So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
They were a couple, weren't they?
It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with, until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan was such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. So that's what happened.
But then why did Mr. Carter have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impax.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind, and in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. And, so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge. There's that word again.
Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note, at a time that would cause Matt the most damage. Of course.
And that was at the press conference after the stage show.
I know all about it, because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I'd even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I'm a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation or with what I know now. Whew. Oh shit, here we go. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today because I probably won't be able to finish the trial once I start it, and I'm not about finishing parts I don't start. Why was that bad? It's not like they were dating while she and Juan were together. Well, that's the thing though. I know enough about how men think. It wasn't about the fact that it wasn't about any sort of like possible infidelity or anything. It wasn't that he was worried that she cheated on him with Matt. I think what it was is that Matt waited for the marriage announcement, then basically put on that disgusting smile of his and went, "Hey man, congratulations. You're marrying my sloppy seconds." And that just because men are such pricks and such like adamant about being, the first, that he just couldn't stand losing to Matt in yet another way, so he broke it off. And yeah, it's disgusting. But yeah, that's all right. So that's going to be it for me for this part. I will do the trial next time and we will finish this case. And by extension, we will be finishing Game 2, Justice for All. How exciting to finally be here at the last bit. I am. I'm very excited to show you guys what happens next. Um, let's see. That's also gonna do it for me for let's see. No. I have one more stream tomorrow, so I will see you tomorrow afternoon at about 4 p.m. Pacific time, where I will start the DLC campaign for Cuphead. So there's that. After that, I'll be done for the week, and then I'll have my schedule out as per usual on Sunday. It looks like some time is opening up for me, so I may have an additional day available to stream if I do Monday morning streams still. But we'll see how that goes. I'm just spitballing out loud as per usual. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here, my wonderful Rainiacs and Langsters. I hope you enjoyed the performance. I hope you enjoyed the show. As always, voicing this series is immense fun for me. Switching through all the voices is a lot of fun. And I enjoy sharing one of my favorite series with you guys. So, I look forward to concluding this game with you guys next time. And until next time, make sure to eat well, stay hydrated, and get lots of good rest. Be kind to yourselves and be excellent to each other, and have a radiant rest of your night. And of course, as always, remember to unshrimp yourselves. The range is seamless. That makes me so happy. I'm honestly worried about my range sometimes, about like, you know, not nailing the different characters' voices, especially when I have to switch back and forth between some of them. But I'm glad that you guys enjoy it so much. Top tier voice acting as always. You guys are too sweet. Thank you so much. I have the best Rainiacs and Langsters out there. Our community is wonderful. You guys are wonderful. Anyway, this has been Ray Langley, virtual entertainer and wolf girl extraordinaire. And if you're new here and you like what you've heard, please do make sure to like and subscribe, because I love doing these, and there are other Ace Attorney games out there that I will be doing, so stick along. The ride's only just beginning. See you guys next time, and bye bye.